Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Scott Kern, PR specialist here at KRMC. Thanks for being on the show, Scott.
Thank you.
So the first half of the program, we covered the first half of 2012.
Yes.
We made it through May.
Yeah.
And
Just through May.
Just through May. And, like we were joking earlier, the fact that people say there's nothing to do in Kingman. And I always tell them, well, you got to get out your front door because there's always something to do in Kingman as far as I'm concerned.
I'm never bored.
I mean, either boredom is just not in our vocabulary. So starting in June, we're starting with June. Kids Day. June 2nd, Kids Day.
What a
oh my
fun
gosh.
day.
I tell people all the time it's a good form of birth control.
You know, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. It's such a good time though, because this is probably it is the biggest health fair we have.
Right.
It's last year we had close to, I think, 60 participants, all throughout the community, and this place was chaos. We literally take over this building and the parking lots,
Yep,
and the fire departments come, the helicopters come, Game and Fish comes, all the local community health people come, and we had close to 800 kids last year in 4 hours, and we give them food too.
Right.
And I don't want to say it's a free for all, but we start the kids at one end and just work them through the rest.
Right.
And it's
well, they get free immunizations if they bring their shot records with them, the vision, height, weight check, all those important healthcare things. But then they have fun stuff too.
oh
like
yeah,
you
there's
said,
games. There's so much stuff to do. And
face painting, balloons. I mean, you name it. The rollover cars here, flopping the dummy out.
We have jump castles here. We've got people showing you how to plant garden seeds and gardens and so forth. It's a lot of fun.
Right. Oh, and car seat safety.
Car seat safety is huge.
That's another huge thing.
The car seat safety. Dean and Nelson State Farm Insurance does a great job of car seat safety with us, and the Kiwanis always do their bike rodeos.
Right.
It's a great time.
Yeah, and it is just an opportunity for these kids to learn more about living healthier, safer lives. Learning, like I said, bike safety, even wearing helmets and all of that. So that's a big event, and it's June 2nd from 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
Right here in the Wellness Center again.
Right here, it's this year. We might actually move it across town. We haven't decided yet. We're still debating it. We have, we have more wide open spaces out there.
That's true.
And it might be easier. So we'll have more information closer to time.
Okay. Very good. So then in July is the Men's Nutrition Fair.
Yeah.
Because we were having men complain that all the health fairs focused on the women and kids and they didn't have anything just for them, right?
What about us?
Yeah. So Men's Nutrition Fair. And I know last year, that was our first one. And so we kind of figured, what kind of things do men really care about and want to know about. And I think, again, we learned, and we're adding to it.
And we're still trying to figure out, because even from a healthcare perspective, this health fair is built for someone like me, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to learn about.
Yeah.
So, I'm still going through and trying to find ideas that would be great for to attract more men to come in.
Well, so if anybody's got some ideas, they could call you.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
I'm always willing to listen.
Okay.
I just have to emphasize the fact that we need to be healthy based.
Right.
Because we would love to have chili cook-offs and hot dog eating contests, but that's counterproductive to what we're trying to do.
That's true. Okay. So if they have input for you, they can call 681-8656. 8656. Again, that number I know so well. Okay, so that's July 14th from 9 to 1. And then the Rehab Expo is in September. That's 10 to 2, again, here in the Wellness Center. And that focuses on the rehabilitation services that we offer.
Our rehab department more or less heads that one up. So we kind of follow their lead and just assist them on that. But that's for past rehab patients and people that just want to know and learn more about rehabilitation and what we have to offer here. And they have got about 20 to 30 booths anymore, and they do a great job just educating people on what they have to offer here at KMC as far as their services.
Well, and we've had a number of them on the program, and there is such a wide variety from speech and pediatrics and hearing now, the Dizziness and Balance Center.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, as well as the regular outpatient and inpatient rehabilitation programs. So there's a big mix that they can go. Then in October, golf tournament. This, I think, is this going to be 30?
This is going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
I don't think it might be not quite 30 because I thought it started in the mid 80s, not the early 80s.
We'll have to go back and do the math. But anyway, it's
getting up there.
Right, it's been going on for a while. It's become kind of a community event.
It's a staple.
Right, and it's October 13th this year. Surbat Cliffs Golf Course again. And I think, we're both very proud of this golf tournament, what it's become, because we kind of raised the bar. It's not your just normal everyday golf tournament.
It's a lot of work to put into it, and it's a lot of headache and frustration too. But once you see everyone having a good time, and you see kind of what we're able to do with it as far as giving people the most bang for their buck, it's definitely worthwhile.
Right.
And it's a good event, and it's a lot of fun to see everyone having a good time and just get out there and it's the one tournament I don't get to play in, but I prefer that because I like kind of cruising around and seeing everybody else have a good time for a change. So it's cool.
Very good. And the money's from that, again, it's a fundraiser. Goes for our hospice home. And for those folks maybe who don't know, the Jonah and Diana Hospice Home was built by the foundation from these types of events, from the race and the golf tournament. For years they were doing that. And we've got the home built, and then we've committed to helping pay their expenses for the next few years until they get it filled and are able to operate in the black, and that'll probably be a few years yet. So we're going to be running and playing golf for a while.
Which is fine. There's worse things to do.
Absolutely. And then in October is also the Women's Health Fair.
Yeah, that's probably our next to Kids Day, our second biggest health fair.
Right.
And that's a fun event too, because that's another 30 to 40 organizations that come together to help educate women on just general health care. We do a lot with breast cancer awareness, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and nutrition, vision, you name it.
And we do bone density. And, all those kind of things.
We do all that stuff, and it's great. And this year we're actually going to include a tour of our imaging center as part of that too. That way that we can kind of, I don't want to say kill two birds with one stone, but again, educate people with what we have to offer.
Right.
And we'll commute them with our bus.
That's right. We've got that.
Does have a local community bus that does travel to pick up patients that need that have no transportation.
Right.
So it's another avenue to show people what we have to offer.
Super. Very good. That's a good idea. And again, the diagnostic side of KMC, a lot of people just don't realize how much we have at our fingertips to help early detection. Now with the tomography, and our the 3D ultrasounds just has made a huge difference for people. They're able to catch it so early. And then we have the new event that we've done.
The Spirit of Hospice Walk.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is cool. We run this a lot like I won't say the March of Dimes walk, where you go out and you get donations, and what you bring back as donations, you get different prize levels. And the wrinkle we did with this is this starts and finishes at the Jonah and Diana Hospice House, so it's really kind of cool, because this first year we did it was more or less, let's see if it works.
Right.
And we were very pleased. We had over 100 walkers with us, and the people that were in the hospice home were pleased that you just look out the windows and see everyone having a good time. It's a Halloween theme, so the kids dressed up. A lot of the adults dressed up. Yep. We had water and candy stops along the way, so everyone got to go trick-or-treating. And it was really cool because adults got to go back and they got to trick-or-treat for the first time in years, and they didn't have to feel guilty about it. So we're hoping we can build off that, and eventually we kind of want this to be one of our biggest, if not biggest, event when it's all said and done, because this has the potential to be huge.
Right.
And it's just a lot of fun.
It is. So, well, and we've had some great sponsors, actually, for all of our events. We're really blessed, and this community steps up. Of course, the Dam Barn Steakhouse is a major sponsor of the race. Monica Bush Investments, Desert Construction has always helped. And with the Spirit of Hospice, we had Finley Nolte
stepped up.
And the bald-headed monkey.
The bald-headed monkey was there. It's a scary-looking monkey when you would get up close to it, but people loved him. They were handing out bananas and granola bars, and it was a good time. Yeah. They were right there, and they're willing to help out again next year, so it's cool.
Super.
It's a lot of fun.
That's good, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right, making these events fun. And the whole month of October, of course, focuses on breast cancer awareness. We go pink across the city.
That's true.
We have the pink day when we encourage businesses to decorate pink, wear pink, and send us pictures.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then we have the winner. Now this year, it went to
the Academy Middle School.
That's
Cayman Academy of Learning Middle School. Those junior high kids did great. They all dressed in pink. And
got the teachers involved.
Got the teachers involved, and for such a young age to be so passionate about something is really cool. And it's really encouraging for the future that maybe these kids want to look in the medical field and maybe see if they can't do something to help prevent this. And get involved.
Yeah, that would be a nice change.
Yeah.
And last year is Martin Swanee, and so when we have that Go Pink Day, the winner gets the big pink ribbon.
We have a giant ribbon that we hang out in front of the hospital every October, and the winner of the Go Pink Challenge gets that ribbon every year.
All right.
So ideally, our goal is to have every major business in town have a pink ribbon to hang out in October. Right. It's going to take some time, obviously, but it's worthwhile.
Right,
it's very cool.
And so we've got two. So
only 45 to go. It's fun.
45 years. There you go. Wow.
I won't even be retired by then, so it's fine.
So the last event, if you would, is November. In November, we have the Diabetes Expo, and we just had that just a couple months ago now. So that one focuses obviously on diabetes, people with diabetes, but I think it also helps people prevent diabetes or maybe learn the early warning signs to watch.
Yeah, Rachel had our diabetes expert at the hospital has done a great job with educating people and giving everyone opportunities to learn more about how to handle living with the disease, how to prevent the disease, and how to cook appropriately to it. And she's done an amazing job getting this thing back to where it was, because I know it had a few lean years, but there's a time there it was one of our bigger health fairs, and it's on its way back to being one.
Yeah, that's great. So that took us to the end of the year. I'm just amazed that we managed to fill that all. And
yeah, no.
We had I don't know about you, but I'm almost tired.
Yeah, I know, me too. I've planned my year for the now, so we'll see what happens. But
and in between all of that, of course, Scott has been you're also very busy with Kiwanis. We have Code 3 Clothe the Kids and Dollars for Scholars, lots of other events that we're working on. So if anybody has questions on any of these, they can give you a call again.
681-8656.
That's right. So give Scott a call.
Yeah. I think my phone number's on every press release or ad we have at some point. So I'm not a hard man to find.
No, you're not. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. I hope this gave you some ideas of things you can do to plan for next year. Stay tuned next week. We'll have another great guest for you.